My name is Erik Herbst. I am the owner of the Panhandle House. The Panhandle House is what I like to call a boutique recording studio. It's got an amazing collection of vintage gear, vintage microphones, tons of outboard gear. I'm a huge fan of analog gear. I grew up when that's kind of how records were being made. So I started to amass a collection of it. And I think it's kind of what sets us apart. It gives us the ability to kind of create unique sounding things. We still have all the digital tools, Pro Tools and all of that kind of stuff, but we're still pretty firmly rooted in analog. And our spaces sound really, really great. I've got large ambient spaces. I have really small, tight, dry spaces. I have kind of medium sounding spaces. For me, I still love putting a microphone up in front of something and recording it, and so I love to capture a little bit of the room in there and give each track a little bit of a unique character to it. I moved to Denton in 1993. I believe it was the fall semester to attend the University of North Texas Music School. I think Denton is a great place as a destination to come and make music. You've got a huge talent pool. It is a great combination of a creative environment, affordability. You've got two universities, so there's diversity, there's education going on. And all of those things bring a really amazing dynamic to Denton. I do a lot of work with UNT with their jazz ensembles, and some of my favorite sessions are just getting 4 or 5 guys in a room and just letting them perform. And then it's really gratifying for me to get them back into the control room and they just kind of hear the sound and they're just like, wow, like this sounds like a record already. It's totally fun. As far as the studio is concerned, you know, we've made it an A-list room that you would find in any major market, say Nashville, LA. I mean, we've got a vintage Neve, we've got a huge tracking space, we've got tons of outboard gear, and we make it affordable. I've got big plans for Panhandle in the future. I'd like to see us expand with even more studios. I'd like to add some additional tracking spaces onto both studios to accommodate larger and larger ensembles. I know that, like, economically it's challenging given that the state of recording seems to be going into smaller and smaller spaces, but I just love the idea of having a big space that's dedicated for people to come in and perform and record, so I'm going to keep pushing forward.